jumping back into a log here for that. This is Matthew chapter 5 verse 10. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. Rejoice and be exceedingly glad, for great is your reward in heaven, for so persecuted they the prophets which were before you.
Yeah, what's the false accusation they can say, man? You know, that great millstone men molest little girls, that the great millstone is planning to destroy America, because we got a sign that says America will be destroyed. GMS is linked with ISIS in Russia as a plot. They was talking about the USSR. Man, they already say all types of shit against us now, man. But like shit, as times go on, man, it's either gonna be people that's down for us, man, or people that's not with us, man. What's that scripture? He that the gatherer is not with me, scattereth abroad. Somebody get that real quick.
I don't even know where it's at, bro.
I'll grab it.
I got a quick one for you though. This is St. John, chapter 15, verse 19. If ye were of the world would love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world before Salakia. Therefore the world hateth you. Remember the word that I said unto you. The servant is not greater than his Lord. Salakia, than the Lord. If they have persecuted me, they also persecute you. If they have kept my saying, they will keep yours also. And that's the deal, man. When you get in this fight, man, you gotta remember, like, hey, this what's come with this what comes with the fight, man. It's part of the condition of the battle, man. No boxer don't walk in the ring thinking he not gonna get hit, man. It's part of the fight, man. You gotta be expecting it, man. So therefore, take it with good cheer. Hey, ultimately it said in that Matthew that this is what they did to the prophets of before time. So man, you got a good chance of falling in the lot of a prophet, man. Of being a true man of the Lord, man. So you should take it with great cheer, man.
Yeah, this is our payment into the kingdom, man. You know, helping out brothers, man, continuing in this word, whether we having good days or bad days, man. Shit, you can't miss the line because your baby mama not acting right. She's fucking sent it. That should make you want to go on the line, get away from her ass, and snap on the line for it. Just hope that this place go down more, man. Because the more we keep going out, the more we keep doing these lessons. Guess what? America is literally under fire and water, literally.
Cause the elect almost sealed, man. Once this famine of word come, that's how you know the elect is sealed. And with that, I mean, it's over after that. You just gotta do it to the end.
You got that Matthew 12 and 30?
Yeah, I got that. This is Matthew 12 and 30. He that is not with me is against me.
Yeah, that's what it's about to boil down to, man. It's gonna be either you with the truth or you against it, man. Literal family members that you once held dear and close is gonna be turning you in or talking shit about you completely, man. You know, yeah, we all had those family members that already talk shit about us, man. But you about to have a lot of guys that you didn't think would turn their back on you, turn their back on you. Those are the times we coming into, man. And you gotta realize, you about to realize who your real family is. Go ahead.
And he that gathered not with me scattered abroad.
I got a precept. Because basically it's going to either you with me or against me, man. If you with him, then you're a friend. But if you're against him, you're an adversary, man. You're an enemy. This is St. Luke, chapter 19, verse 27. It said, but those my enemies, which were not that I should reign over them, bring them hither and slay them before me. So hey man, a lot of you niggas is finna get put to death for not want to join the cross of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. The cross of Hamashiach, man. Don't want to be on his team, man. You will get that death, that destruction, man. You gonna get one of the 4 sword judgments, man. Lord not playing with you niggas, man. Hey, it's either time to get right or not, man. And the choice is really yours, man. And that's just it, man. Anything else we got?
Somebody get 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 13.
13.
Come on.
I'm going to start at 12. This is 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 12. Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial which is to try you,
Come on.
as though some strange thing happened unto you. But rejoice in as much as ye are partakers of Hamashiach's suffering.
And it's crazy. I was just watching Elder Gabar, and one of the things he touched on, he said that how a thing went down in Connecticut with I mean, you know, we all heard the elders talk about how they were persecuted, went to jail.
For 9/11?
Yeah, they were suspects in a conspiracy to blow up the Twin Towers in 9/11 because they were already preaching that the Lord's about to come destroy America with nukes and stuff, and then something happened, man. You know, it's already bad enough because hey man, it's the truth, man. Do you really expect this place to go on any longer, man? The scriptures say, man, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, man. Y'all, this is because y'all think it's not gonna happen, man. It's not one good reason why this place should still be left standing. We're not enemies, man. Well, actually, we kind of are you guys enemies if you for this world, man. But we're not physically about to attack anybody, man. You know, we ain't doing nothing. The Lord's doing it all. We just speak it, and He sends out angels, man. I'd rather be on who I know is gonna win and who I know actually loves me side than a bunch of devils that just want to control and destroy the earth and destroy my people.
I mean, the Lord just using us as watchmen, as warners, man, to warn the people, man.
And y'all, go ahead, Salaki.
Brother, but that's all we doing. We warning the people, man. We warn you, letting you know what's to come, and then when it come, you look at us like we did. The whole time, Esau putting chemtrails in there,
Right.
putting fluoride in your water, fucking up your food, turning your baby mama against you.
Right.
But we your enemy for telling you, hey, man, this nigga's the devil.
They not helping us. They not saying, bitch, we told you.
They told that bitch. They told.
Pray to
Look,
Jesus.
Pray to Jesus, man.
But at the same time, I mean, you know what they was hitting on. Shit, that's our help. Yahweh Shai, really. You know, not Jesus. But our help isn't man. If you really want to get delivered, man, but you niggas ain't got no faith. So you know what? She do deserve to pray to Jesus and not Yahweh Shai, man. She deserved that saying, all you fucking niggas and you spicks, you fucking 2/3 of the nation of Israel, man. Pray to Caesar. Pray to Cesare, man. That's your help, man. Cause you know, I mean, you know, I know he ain't coming. He drove by your ass and say pray to him. But shit, man, y'all despise the Holy Covenant, man. It's really no hope for you, man. It's like, yeah, it's gonna be like the scripture says, it's gonna be weeping and gnashing of teeth, a lot of death and a lot of pain. It's like, get back into that scripture.
It says back in 1 Peter 4:13. It says, but rejoice in as much as ye are partakers of Hamashiach's sufferings, that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy. If ye be reproached for the name of Hamashiach, happy are ye.
Yeah, man. It says, happy are ye, man. This is our payment into the kingdom. We got to suffer the same way that Yahweh Shai suffered, man. And he went through it. When it says, the scripture says, a man acquainted with grief, you know, shit. You know, his eyes may have been red for wine, man, but there was also a lot of anger in that. It takes a lot of stress to make all your hairs white. Go ahead.
It says, if ye also be a reproach for the name of Hamashiach, happy are ye, for the spirit of glory and of the Most High resteth upon you. On their part he is evil spoken of.
It says on their part he is evil spoken of. So guess what? You know, a lot of people don't come around us, man. It's not even because they don't think we got the truth, but it's because they don't like that being hated. You know? One of the reasons why people come out with these different fucking doctrines is so they can be liked. And like, yeah, they can say they don't mind being hated by the heathens, but they mind being hated by niggas that look like them. Cause it's they people. That's supposed to be the people you come around, you get comfortable, and you like, yeah, you the man. Cause you're not really around the heathens like that. Jake don't like being reproached by their people, man. Well, guess what? It's either you with the Lord or you with niggas, man. It's either you trusted in the Lord or you make flesh your own. Cause that's really what y'all doing, man. You know? That's man pleasing. That's the literal definition of man pleasing. You're not in it for the spirit. You know? Some more to that.
Okay. Hey, and just to say, man, even in the world, if you being hated and whatever you doing, that means you doing it right, man. That's really what it means, man. Even in the world, 2/3 niggas, man, he be like, oh, I got haters. Why? Because they doing something right in the sight of those haters that they don't have it. And the haters are mad that they don't have it, so they hate them. It's simple, man.
Okay.
It says, verse 14 again, it says, if you be reproached for the name of Hamashiach, happy are ye, for the spirit of glory and of the Most High resteth upon you. On their part he is evil spoken of, but on your part he is glorified.
On our part, he's glorified, man. You know, because we actually see these scriptures coming to pass, and that's saying, man, like, damn, it's the same way they treated Yahweh Shai. Must be doing something right. Go on down and still a little bit more to it.
Verse 15, it says, but let none of you suffer as a murderer, or as a thief, or as an evildoer, or as a busybody in other men's matters.
That's what we tell brothers, man. You know, stay out of bullshit, man. For one, according to the laws, you know. But then two, like even with the rape or the statutory rape, which statutory rape that's an acts of fucking moron. All that shit don't make no sense. But just because the scriptures say you can do one thing doesn't mean to go do it. You know, so if a brother was to do any of those things, he would be suffering as an evildoer, because it's nothing saying that you could have went out and bought a harlot, or you could have just talked to a bitch around your own age, you know, shit. Or if you was just burning that bad, buy you a woman, since you can't get it just right then and there, man.
The scriptures say, man, all things are lawful but not expedient, man.
Exactly, man.
There's certain things you just it's not the time nor the place to do certain things, man. Right now, man, hey, just saying that, man, now's the time to either nut up or shut up, man. It's time to push this word and get it out there as much as you can to the best of your ability, man. Teaching the things you do know. Not trying to go over your limit, man. Just deal accordingly, man. According as the scriptures say, man. To the best of your ability. You want me to jump back in this 1 Peter?
Yes, this more in that 15th verse.
No, verse 16 now.
What does it say?
This 1 Peter 4:16. Yet, if any man suffer as a Christian, let him not be ashamed, but let him glorify the Most High on this behalf. For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High.
Yeah, so the judgment starts with what? With the elect, the brothers in His truth. Then it trickles on down to guess who's getting jacked up? 2/3. So that scripture is true, man. Cause they still a part of the house, even though they not within, man. They still basically somewhat a part of this. That's why they getting jacked the fuck up first, man. Then the Lord's gonna start jacking up the rest of this wicked nation called America. You know, because y'all the Lord's people, y'all going off. So the Lord gotta correct y'all first, man. He gotta rid. Hey, man, like the elder said. You know, Lord, give us that power, Lord willing. The first people we going after is 2/3. Then we're going to get the rest of these fucking heathens. We're going to have to help these heathens take y'all ass down first, man. Shit, gotta get rid of you motherfuckers. But, somebody can get that. And, Esther, chapter 3, verse 8.
You want me to keep reading it?
Yeah, come on.
It says, and if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High? And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear?
Yeah, because guess what? The brothers we got brothers down in Houston, we got brothers down in Tampa, we got brothers down in California, and they right in the midst of it with 2/3. But guess what? The Lord is protecting them. You know, but that's a part of the righteous scarcely being saved. Ultimately, it's leading up to the missiles, because we could be down here, Lord willing, when shit get bad. We'll be looking at the missiles coming down from the sky, but as soon as they about to touch ground, as soon as they about to touch base, the Lord gonna deliver us, Lord willing, up into them chariots. You know, that's the righteous scarcely being saved up out of this place, because guess why? we have to have our faith tried and tested. You know, we got to be deemed acceptable to enter into those chariots.
A little bit more. Verse 19. Wherefore, let them that suffer according to the will of the Most High commit the keeping of their souls to Him in well-doing, as unto a faithful Creator. That's it in there.
Hit that.
This is Esther chapter 3 verse 8. And Haman said unto King Ahasuerus, there is a certain people scattered abroad and dispersed among the people in all the provinces of thy kingdom, and their laws are diverse from all people. Neither keep they the king's laws, therefore it is not for the king's profit to suffer them. If it please the king, let it be written that they may be destroyed, and I will pay 10,000 talents of silver to the hands of those that have the charge of the business to bring it into the king's treasures.
It's just like now, man. It's Esau, because Haman was an Edomite. Esau's not hanging on the hand of another nation, man. Esau is their head, so he feels like he can actually accomplish this, man. You know, without anybody else intervening. You know, to destroy Israel. You can read that last verse over again.
If it please the king, let it be written that they may be destroyed, and I will pay 10,000 talents of silver to the hand of those that have the charge of the business to bring it into the king's treasuries. And the king took his ring from his hand and gave it unto Haman, and the son of the Hammedatha the Agagite.
That's not the part I wanted you to read, but I
Which
remember
one?
it. No, it's all good.
The eighth?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
But the scripture was saying that we was against the king's laws, because we totally and utterly against this new world order, man, which is that coming back today, man. You know, we're speaking against that, and Esau wants us exterminated, man. Because when you read in the scripture, man, you know, everybody was paying homage to Haman, and they was paying homage to the king. And when guys like Mordecai was like, nah, I'm not going to do that, that's where it was a problem, which it was like, come on, man, he's not fucking with you. He's not even stopping motherfuckers from doing that bullshit that you doing. He's just not going to do it. You know, him and his people. But Esau, man, it's the pride of Esau, man. He wants to be over everybody, man. He wants to be the Most High. But, I mean, you know, Israel's the lowest portion. Like, it was already bad enough that she was, but that's the thing, the Lord put that spirit in them, and they'll feel like they got it all, but they don't have enough, so they'll try to go after, you know, the whole nation, man. They'll try to come after us. You know, but the Lord, He ain't with that, man. Like, even with 2/3, the Lord's jacking up 2/3, but it's like Esau is really trying to go for the elect, and that's when the Lord's gonna lift up that standard, man. Read that, and then you can get Isaiah 59:19. We're gonna end it off with that, unless you got something else.
You want me to finish?
Huh.
I'll read verse 10. And the king took his ring from his hand and gave it to Haman, the son of the Hammedatha the Agagite, the Jews' enemy. And the king said unto Haman, the silver is given to thee, the people also to do with them as it seemed good to thee. Then were the king's scribes called on the 13th day of the first month, and there was written, according to all that Haman had commanded, unto the king's lieutenants, and to the governors that were over every province, and to the ruler of every people of every province, according to the written thereof, and to every people after their language, in the name of King Ahasuerus was it written and sealed with the king's ring.
What is that, man? That's the King Alfred plan today, man. You know, to get all the extremist groups, man. Mainly brothers teaching this word. You know, this is a major threat to the New World Order, man.
Oh, honestly, it's the only threat, man. Because us preaching this word, waking up the elect, is what's gonna bring back our Lord and our Savior, Yahushua, man. When He come back, He putting us in our rightful position back on top, and He gonna put the Esau, Edom, and all these other nations under our foot, man. Therefore, we're going to be the ruling class, and Esau's going to be the basis of men again. And Esau don't want that.
Okay, well, no.
No.
Got the scripture up?
This is Isaiah chapter 59, verse 19. It says, so shall they fear the name of Yahweh from the west,
Western Hemisphere.
and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of Yahweh shall lift up a standard against him. And the Redeemer shall come to Zion, and unto them that turn from transgressions in Jacob, saith Yahweh. As for me, this is my covenant with them, saith Yahweh. My spirit that is upon thee, and my words which I have put in thy mouth, shall not depart out of thy mouth, nor out of the mouth of the seed, nor out of the mouth of thy seed's seed, saith the Lord, saith Yahweh, from henceforth and forever.
Come on, man. Break down a little bit of it.
So basically, man, all in all, man, with that being said, really, the Lord is going to just, he ultimately, it says this covenant, it says, Yahweh, my spirit, saith Yahweh, my spirit that is upon thee, and my words which I have put in thy mouth shall not depart out of thy mouth, nor out of the mouth of thy seed, nor out of the mouth of the seed, saith Yahweh, from henceforth and forever, man. So the Lord is just gonna start. He start dealing with us from that moment, boy. And now these terms, man. That standard is when the Lord, when that enemy come in as a flood, the Lord gonna save us out of our time of calamity, man.
Yeah.
Out of that remnant he's gonna save, man. They're elect.
Because when he's going into it, what's it going into? It's going into the covenant and the promise that he made, man. That the Lord would do these things, man. And for going back to what shit. Kind of want to end it off with that. Just somebody get Isaiah 48:11. But it's going back to what Moses had said to Yahweh, man. Because the Lord, his promise that he wouldn't go utterly destroy Israel. He's not going and to utterly destroy Israel. The Lord could destroy. He really could destroy all the tribes of Israel and save one man and just make another nation out of that. The Lord, he can raise up stones to the sons of Israel, man. And they be blood related to us, and just destroy the whole nation and start with that, But it's the reason why he's not gonna do that. It's the reason why the Lord let shit get so bad. But he has 144,000 men being saved, man. It's not a very large number, but it's still it's a pretty big number nonetheless. To where you can't say it was just by chance, And the Lord's gonna make it. He's gonna make it known that it wasn't a by chance thing. That it wasn't by men. When he shows the chariots, man. When he's going back to Isaiah. What is it? Is it the 48th chapter in the 4th verse where it says, so you can't say that my idol has done these things? Jeremiah 48. We're not gonna get it, but yeah, get that Isaiah 48:11. If anybody got it,
I got it. This is Isaiah 48:11. For my own sake, even for my own sake, will I do it. For how should my name be polluted?
That's 48:11, right?
Yeah, 48:11.
Come on. Read it again.
This is Isaiah 48:11. For my own sake, even for my own sake, will I do it. For how should my name be polluted, and I will not give my glory unto another.
Exactly. So the Lord's not going to let nobody else deliver Israel, man. And he said for his own name's sake, not just because of the promise he made, man. Not just because he loves Israel, because we went the fuck off. For his own name's sake, the Lord is not going to let nobody else do it. And he's going to come deliver the nation of Israel, man. Like Yahweh Shah said, if it were not so, I would have said it, man. The Lord is sticking to these promises, man. And he's coming to deliver his elect. No matter how evil we are deemed amongst the world, that's a part of it. We're supposed to be deemed evil amongst the world, man. Shit, y'all ain't ever watched them action hero movies? Fucking, the hero was always the underdog and hated. Got bullied in high school or some shit. Y'all ain't never heard of the song, started from the bottom, now we here? Well, guess what? Come on, man. Y'all got something else? Well, with that, we gonna end this lesson off. Hopefully this has been edifying, built brothers up in the spirit to continue therein, man. And if you're catching hell, let it be for righteousness' sake, and don't let it hinder you. Like the scripture says, man, prepare thy soul for temptation. But with that, we're going to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Shalom, Makin.
Shalom.